Clayton, welcome to Wales. How are you enjoying it?
Thank you very much. I enjoyed it to the fullest. It's a nice place to come. It's a nice place to be reckoned with and to come here and just to enjoy yourself. So for me and my family, it's pretty much, I think this is home for now, for the next 2 years. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Why did you choose the Scarlets?
To be honest with you, when I saw the Scarlets the first time on TV, I thought to myself, Wales rugby is getting to a new step, to a higher level. So when the opportunity came, when my agent told me Scarlets wants me for the next 2 years, I told him definitely, because I love the type of brand they play. Because I grew up in a valley in Boland, in Cape Town, where the young guys, we love to throw the ball around. So when I saw the opportunity to come to Scarlets, I definitely grabbed it with two hands.
You played against them on a few occasions last year. What did you make of them, especially the game here?
Yeah, the game here was definitely, I think, one of the top games, because they threw everything at us, because we knew, both teams knew, it's a quarter-final, semi-final. Everything is about finals when we play here. So for us, I think at that moment, for the Cheetahs especially, we knew it's going to be tough, because it's in Scarlet's home ground, and we knew they're tough to beat here. So for us to come here and just spoil everything, it's not just going to be a walkover. So for us, we knew they're going to throw it around, because they've got Wayne, a coach from New Zealand, who loves to throw the ball around. So it was tough. It was definitely tough, but yeah, it was nice as well to see the type of brand of rugby that they're playing.
And what did you make of the Pro 14 as a whole first season for the South African sides?
For the South African sides, I think it was a new step in the right direction, because like everyone is saying now in the newspapers as well, the Super Rugby it's not as powerful as it was in the beginning or in the first few seasons. Now you can see it's all the New Zealand sides that dominates the competition, and the one side of South Africa, the Lions. So I think for the Cheetahs and the Kings to be in the Guinness Pro 14, I think it's something positive. It's something nice. It's beautiful, because now they don't have to travel backwards in time or forwards in time. Everything is now on the same level now. So if they come over, it's just an hour difference. So for them to come over here, I think it's pretty much in their path as well.
You mentioned you're here for 2 years. If you're here for 3, you qualify to play for Wales at the moment. Is that something you've looked at?
Not really. To be honest with you, not really. For me, it's just about getting my first season under belt. So for me, it's not about me. For me, it's about my teammates, my friends, my family around me. And I didn't come here for myself. I came here for my fellow teammates, to enjoy it with them, to play some rugby, to do everything we can in our abilities, and to win cups. That's my thing. That's the first thing. If it comes to that path that I can play for Wales, I will definitely grab it with two hands. But for now, it's all about the Scarlets.
And full-back here, Lee Halfpenny, Johnny McNichol, position that you play the full-back, it's a competitive position, the back three. Yeah,
definitely. I spoke to the coaching staff. We talked about it. We're all gonna get some game time. We're all gonna play, definitely. Lee is a brilliant player, you know it. He's the number one fullback in Wales at the moment. So for me to be to comparing myself to Lee, it's something out of the ordinary, because he's an international. I didn't play international rugby yet, so to train with him, it's already a step in the right direction for me.
Thank you.
Do you see this as a stepping stone towards international rugby, be it back in South Africa or here, that your development will take you to that next level?
Definitely. Like I told my wife as well, for me to come here, it's all gonna depend on me. What am I going to do with the situation that I'm in? So for me, it's all about staying positive, working hard. First thing, it's working hard, and then think about the next step. So like I just said, for me, it's not about Wales now. I know I'm in the country already. So for me, it's just to show to the people what is in me, what is my ability, and what I can do on the field.
So if Erasmus came calling in the next couple of years, you wouldn't say no to that either?
To be honest with you, I told my family, my father, my mother, and my brothers, and my wife, and my little one, I don't think I want to go back to South Africa. And I told the coaches now during the week, I don't think I want to go back to South Africa. Nothing against South Africa, nothing. I don't want to mention South Africa now because I'm in a positive position now. I want to stay positive and I just want to work hard to get a good season behind my back, and then after that I will worry about all the other things.
When you look at someone like yourself and you're not alone, is there almost a fear that the South African sides joining the Pro 14 makes them a recruiting ground for other Pro 14 sides?
Definitely. I think, like I said, it is a stepping stone for the two sides that's in the Pro 14, because to be honest with you, in South Africa, you get opportunities, but you don't. The dreams that you set for yourself, you train so hard to get to their dreams, and then at a certain moment, someone or some people set you back. So I think for those two teams to play in the Pro 14, it's a huge step in the right direction, because I can tell you now, most of that guys, if they're done with the season, they just pray to the Lord to give them something outside South Africa, just to keep their hopes up and keep themselves positive to play again and to be happy for themselves.
And the fixtures are coming out later. Scarlet's got Leinster second up. Leinster dominated. I know you're new to it, but have people been going around saying second game, that's a chance to get back at a bit for last season?
The coaches are speaking about it because, like the coaches said during the week last week, they dominated us last year, especially in the front. So for us, it's all about focusing on our stuff that we're gonna do on the field. So for us, it's not worrying about them at the present moment. It's about doing our things and doing it to the best of our abilities, because we know we've got a whole bunch of brilliant players in our team. If we can just connect with one another, then we know we can beat them.
When you say you're back to South Africa, going back, are you just talking about your career, or are you talking about after rugby as well?
To be honest with you, I think after rugby, it's a different thing, because that's where your family lives. So for me, I think it's just now, for me, it's just to settle in, to join my rugby career, to take it to a next level. Like you asked me if I want to play for Wales, definitely in the back of my head, but not like I want to do it now.
Yeah.
So like I said, for me, it's just now about my career. My little one is still 4 years old, so I must still look after her. So for me now, it's just my career, and then after that, I will think about going back home or staying in the UK.
Clayton, you said you grew up in Cape Town. How did you arrive in Bloemfontein? Can you give us a little bit about your rugby career, how it all started? Was it always rugby from the beginning?
To be honest with you now, it wasn't all about rugby for me. When I was a young boy, I did everything. Every little sport, I did it. So for me, when I came to my matric year, I had to make a decision between rugby or cricket. So yeah, so I picked rugby because my idols were still playing at that time. So I thought to myself, okay, if I can earn. At that time, the Bulls gave me a contract, so yeah, I went to the Bulls. So there it was your Brian Abanas, your Victor Medfield, your Bakis Botas, all those guys were idols to me, because at that time they won like how many Currie Cups, how many Super Rugby titles. I think at that present moment, I think it was on 2. They won the 2 Pro Super Rugby. So for me, it was making the right choices and doing it just for me and my family though.
So did you play a good standard of cricket when you were playing cricket?
I wouldn't say I played good cricket, but I was an all-rounder, so
Okay.
I'm not gonna praise myself, but I was an average cricket player, and sometimes if I'm at home nowadays, I will go back to cricket and I will go play.
Yeah. So you mentioned Habana. Was he someone you liked to model your game on? Was he a player you thought, oh, this is who I'd like to play, his style of play?
To be honest with you, the time at the Bulls,
Yeah.
there wasn't running rugby at the present moment. So I think the one guy that I looked up to at that certain moment was Zane Kersner, who's at the Dragons now.
Of course,
Yeah, he was. I think he was one of the best fullbacks at. Not, I don't mean in the world, but I mean in South Africa at that present moment. He was the best fullback because he could have catched the ball after the air. He could have kicked the ball also 60 meters, and he could have stepped at certain moments. He could have stepped, but I won't say Brian Abana was all just pushed away. He was one of those guys you look up to because he got the speed and he's got the aerial skills at that moment. So for me, I would say both of them because in a Zane point, he could have catched the ball after he could have kicked the ball. Brian Abana's point, he could have run with the ball in his hand. He could have catched the ball out of the air. So he was also a great player to look up to. Yes.
And of course, you could be playing against Zane this year for the.
Yeah, definitely. I played last year against him, and I enjoyed it because to think I'm going to play against my role model when I was a little boy. Now I'm going to play against him was awesome. And we said after the game and we spoke quite proudly one another. We had a laugh about the game and all this stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
A couple of games last year, Clayton, a lot of people were talking about your haircuts.
Yeah, the haircuts. To be honest with you, this is the part where my wife comes in. She's a lovely person. She just loves to do new stuff. That's the thing. So and I told the people I love to do something new every year. It's not about just growing the dreadlocks and doing certain kind of hairstyles. It's just for me, it's fun and it makes me happy. So to be me, I love it.
Yeah, so it gives you a bit of confidence.
Yeah, definitely. That's also part of confidence.
Yeah.
I don't know what other players say, but this is confidence. If you don't look right on the field, you won't be confident. So for me, to do certain hairstyles, maybe every new year, it's nice for me. Like I told my wife, Johnny McNichol gave me a thing to think about. I must do my hair, like you can see here where it's blonde. Right. He wants me to do it, make it red. So I told him it's quite a nice suggestion that it's bringing up. So maybe you will see me when the season. When the season starts, maybe with some red in the back of my head. So yeah.
But in terms of when you played out here at the end of last season, and the crowd seemed to take to you. You seem to enjoy that. Can you just give a little bit of insight into that? They seem to be chanting your name to us.
Yeah. It was brilliant. It was the atmosphere was spectacular, and I think at a certain moment the people knew that I'm coming the next year. I'm coming to join the Scarlets family. Like everyone is saying the Scarlets. How can I say, the people outside of the stadium, they're all like family to the players as well. So for me, last year was just to come here and enjoy myself, prove to the fans that I'm willing to come here. I'm willing to accept whoever people are around me. So for me, like I said, I just came here to enjoy myself, scored a try, and I hear the people shouting my name, and I was just clapping back to them and show them the heart. So yeah, for me it was fun and it was nice.
Are you living locally?
I'm living down at the docks at the moment. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for a few people to come back from holiday, and then I will sort out my place to stay in and do all my stuff.
Yeah, and you're going to stay in Glenelg?
Definitely. It's not. I'm used to the small towns, small cities. Bloemfontein is not big. If you go into Bloemfontein, you go on the outside. You go at the backside already. So yeah, for me, I love the small places. I love to be close to the people. I love to have chat with people, take some photos, and just enjoy myself.
And have you bumped into Scarlets fans so far?
Yeah, a whole bunch of them. They're just asking me how am I settling in. How is it? how is the players treating me and all that stuff. So for me, I love that. I love to have a conversation with people just to talk about the rugby because this is my life now. I must talk about it. So here for me, it's awesome to be here.
Brilliant, thank you.
5 minutes to Sunday. Obviously, you've said there's a lot of competition. McNichol, halfpenny team, but do you think that you've got different skills to them, and do you think that can give you